Hi, I'm Lance, and I will be demonstrating a proposed feature for Jonas Club software. Currently, I'm a server at Chevy Chase Country Club, and we use Jonas Club software for managing our country club for accounting and enterprise management. One day, I worked for Christmas Eve takeout delivery, which is currently beyond the scope of what Jonas Club software can do. Because usually, Jonas Club software has a POS system for restaurant orders. However, we do not have a formal process for taking in takeout orders, catering orders. So, out of curiosity, I asked the marketing team at Chevy Chase and the accounting team how they handle catering orders. So, the first process is the marketing team reaches out to members via email or phone number, and then they give a Jot form, which is a third party platform where members can order in the catering order, their catering items. And then, after a certain deadline, the orders are exported to a CSV file which contains the member number and the total price for their carrying order. And then accounting has to import this CSV file to Jonas. And the problem is they have to manually enter in a 20% service charge fee for every single catering transaction for each member. So, which is hundreds of rows of member numbers and member orders. So that's the problem. It takes several weeks to coordinate between departments, and there's several hours of manual data entry, and it's a multi-step process, right? It goes through a third-party platform, captured in a CSV file, and then you have to manually import it to Jonas, and then you have to manually enter in a service charge fee, and it's a lot of time wasted, a lot of extra work. So the solution is I built in a web form feature built-in Jonas Club software, which takes 10 minutes to set up, and it does automatic service charges, and it's a seamless integration, which I will be demonstrating it in the next slide. Here is the prototype for the accounting dashboard. Usually in the official Jonas Club software, you have the ability to access and update members, staff, general ledger accounts, sales areas, sales items, charges, and so forth. For our feature, we need to go first to general ledger accounts. So for catering items, we have in Chevy Chase Country Club we have a variety of areas such as the restaurant Elm, with the Winter Center restaurant, the tap room restaurant, we have the golf shop, we have the fitness center, and here is what we want to pay attention to is the club function. The club function currently has $0 in revenue just for our prototype right now. And this is where all of the revenue will go for catering. So catering orders, it will go to club function revenue to this general ledger. So in order to make a catering form, first we go to forms and then we add a form. So we just say Christmas takeout. And then the sales area will be club function because that's where our events is and that's where our revenue is going to. And here's the magical part, which is the service charge fee. You just have to enter in the percentage, which is a 20% service charge fee for every single catering order. And now we can put all of our sales items, and I've put them in advance just for demonstrative purposes. So we have the classic cornbread stuffing, garlic mashed potatoes, green bean almondine, herb roasted turkey with gravy, and maple glazed ham. After that, we create the form. Now we have a Christmas takeout form. So we can just log out of our dashboard for now and go to forms, and we see right here we have Christmas takeout. So we go to Christmas takeout and we have this link here, and this will just be sent out to the members. So you don't have to use a third-party platform like Jotform. It's just right here. And let's just make an example order. So let's buy one of the classic cornbread stuffing and one of the herb roasted turkey with gravy. And this is just a sample price, but our total is $264, including tax. And here's the service charge fee, which is a 20% fee. So so $252 is going to be our revenue. So we need to proceed to checkout, and let's enter a sample member number 10003, and we'll enter a PIN. And for demonstrative purposes, we just have a PIN for authentication, but more secure way of authenticating was probably a phone number verification. So it'll send a phone number, it will send a text message to the member number, and then it will give you a code to enter in, and that's how you can authenticate that this is the member number that we will charge to. So here we check out and pay, and that's just, here you go. And here it is, payment successful. Your order has been charged to your member account. So now we have to go back to the accounting dashboard, and we have to check to see if the revenue is registered, the order is registered. So we go to GL accounts, go back to club function revenue, and as you can see, we have that $252 registered, including the service charge fee. So this multi-step process of taking in catering orders can now be solved in less than 10 minutes by creating a form in the Jonas Club software and then sharing that form to the members, and then they can take their order and it will be charged automatically. Now, there are some design features that can be tweaked, such as not charging the member until a certain period. Maybe they want to change their catering item because maybe they not like, let's say for example 10 people showed up to the Christmas Eve catering event for that member, and only 8 people are going to show up, so they're going to order less items. So maybe they'll remove a couple items or maybe order a couple more items. So another feature would be to edit their catering order and not charging them until a certain deadline. So those are some couple features, but for now, for prototype purposes, I showed you a seamless integration of forms for Jonas Club software, and I hope you enjoyed this demo. Thank you for watching.